Welcome to Lake Norman Charter School. We are the #1 middle school in North Carolina. What makes us special are our teachers, our students, and most importantly, our families. We're super excited that you're considering attending our school, and we hope to see you in the fall.
Norman Charter School, we have a motto of, "Together we learn, lead, and serve." We learn numerous skills that enable us to lead and serve in many ways, benefiting the community at large and our school community.
Lake Norman Charter is a carpool school, meaning that we do not provide transportation to and from school. Students are allowed to come on campus as early as 7:30, and they are allowed to enter the school at 7:45. Our school day starts at 8 o'clock and ends at 3 o'clock. Our afternoon carpool starts at around 3:10, and we are expecting all parents to have their students picked up by 3:45 p.m. 5th and 6th graders remain outside in the carpool area. 7th and 8th graders report to the gym upon arrival to school. Today, we are proud to hold the distinction of being an A school. All stakeholders truly embrace the collaborative approach to education. Our staff is committed to providing a highly engaging, rigorous curriculum for the students. We have a staff of lifelong learners, as evidenced by the large portion who hold advanced degrees and national board certifications. We have strong parental and community support. Our parents volunteer their time, talents, and treasures to ensure the best educational experience for their children, and our community consistently supports our vision to learn, lead, and serve. Together, our stakeholders make LNC an amazing place to work and learn. We are LNC.
Hi, I'm Ms. Anton and I teach art at Lake Norman Charter Middle School. All of the grades get to explore different materials in art class. 5th grade always gets to paint. 7th and 8th grade get to do clay. And all of the grades get to experiment with other materials that they haven't used before. 8th grade also gets the opportunity to participate in art major class, where they get to take art all year long and learn more advanced skills than the other 8th graders. This also counts as high school credit. Students can also participate in art club during their lunchtime on Mondays, and comic book and animation club led by one of our 5th graders, where they get to learn how to animate and draw comics.
What's up, everybody? I'm Mr. Scarangelli. I'm the band teacher here at Lake Norman Charter School, and I really hope that you'll join me for band class. Anybody can join band. You don't have to have any musical experience. All you have to do is want to learn an instrument. We can do that here. We've got tons of instruments you can play and some really cool opportunities for you as you get a little older. So in 5th and 6th grade, we learn how to play our instruments and get really good at them. And then when we get to 7th grade, we practice a lot of songs, and then we go take a trip to Carowinds and ride rides and play our instruments and have a lot of fun, but not at the same time. And then in 8th grade, we get to go to Busch Gardens for an overnight trip, ride lots of rides, eat lots of good food, and play our instruments a little bit too. So some fun things to look forward to, and you get to play an instrument as a class, which is really fun. So hope to see you in band class when you get to Lake Norman Charter School. And if you have any questions, just let me know.
Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Cornelius, affectionately known as Mr. Corn. I'm the chorus teacher here at Lake Norman Charter Middle School. Your child will have the option to take chorus in 5th through 8th grade. As a 5th grade student, your child is here for a quarter. That is where we do basically our discovery activities, where the children are learning how to use their voice, how to read music, the fundamentals. 6th grade is first exposure to ensemble, so they are working together with the goal of participating in a semester-ending concert. 7th grade, that's where students get to take year-long course if they would like. They are separated by voice types, so we have our treble choir, which is typically our females, and then we have our tenor bass choir, which is typically our males. And then in 8th grade, they can audition for varsity singers, which is our high-profile choir at the middle school. And then there is concert choir, which is open to anyone who wants to take chorus, whether they've been there before or if they are brand new to the program. All throughout 7th and 8th grade, students get the opportunity to participate in field trips. That's going to All-State Chorus, North Carolina Honors Chorus, Middle Fest, and so much more. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.
Hola, bienvenidos a la clase de español. Welcome to Spanish at Lake Norman Charter Middle School. I am Senora Albury, and I just wanted to share a little bit about our Spanish program here at the middle school. We start in 5th grade. 5th grade has Spanish for 1 quarter. They come in every day, and we are just doing more exploration of the culture, learning some basic greetings and numbers, and then we move on to 6th grade. 6th grade is a semester long. It is every other day, and it is for an hour, so we delve a little bit more into vocabulary, more themes that deal with food and family, again, greetings, conversational culture, those aspects. It is advised to take Spanish in 6th grade if you want to take it in 7th grade. 7th grade, we also have Spanish for a semester. It is again every other day for an hour, but we start to build that foundation for a year-long Spanish in 8th grade. You do have to take Spanish in 7th grade to be able to take it in 8th grade. 8th grade is Spanish 1. It is a high school level class. So we spend the whole year together. And at the end of it, you have a language credit under your belt. So that is just an overview of what Spanish looks like in the middle school. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and I hope to see you soon. Gracias, adios.
Bonjour, I'm Trudy Martinet, and I'm thrilled to be able to tell you more about the French program today. 5th graders start with basics like colors, numbers, days of the week, months, and more. In 6th grade, we add a few more topics. Then when we get to 7th grade, things do get a bit more serious. We add a little more grammar. 7th grade also is a big year because you need to think about whether you want to continue language study in 8th grade. We do offer a high school language credit, French 1, in 8th grade. Students do have to sign up for 7th grade French to be considered for that class. I look very forward to having your night right here in this classroom. Thank you for listening. Again, I'm Trudy Martinet, Lake Norman Charter French teacher. Merci et à bientôt.
Hello, my name is Miss Brazil, and I am the keyboarding teacher here at Lake Norman Charter Middle School. So I teach 5th grade I teach 5th grade keyboarding, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade computer applications, and 8th grade business and leadership. So in 5th grade, we focus on learning how to type correctly, and we use these wonderful handy dandy speed skins that cover the keyboard so that it forces the students to learn by memory muscles and by correct reach. They do time typing tests to assess their knowledge and the retaining of learning how to type correctly. We also learn some of the basic features of some of the office applications in 5th grade. 6th grade, we build upon those skills that we learned in 5th grade, and they learn to format a MLA report, title page, the basics of formulating and creating a spreadsheet in Microsoft Excel, and some different projects using Microsoft Publisher. In 7th grade, we build upon more skills, and they use the spreadsheet skills that they learned from 6th grade, and now we apply using formulas and functions in Microsoft Excel. They create Microsoft Access database tables, and then they sort and filter information in the database. And then in 8th grade, we do a multimedia application project that encompasses all of the Microsoft Office applications. And in business and leadership class, we focus on learning the basic principles of starting a business, maintaining and running a business, but in a fun way. So I look forward to having your child, your student here in one of my classes here at the middle school.
And also available for all grade levels, health and physical education.
Welcome to 5th grade at Lake Norman Charter. My name is Alicia O'Neill. I teach 5th grade ELA. I am also the team lead for 5th grade. The unique thing about Lake Norman Charter 5th grade is that we are housed at the middle school. So we get to help the students transition into middle school life quicker than they typically would. We have 2 separate teams on 5th grade. We have a blue team and we have a green team. There are 4 teachers on each team. So as a whole in 5th grade, there are 2 teachers that teach reading, 2 teachers that teach math, 2 that teach science, and 2 that teach social studies. Students will transition from 4 of their core classes throughout the day. They also have 2 electives each day that they will attend. A lot of our students love electives. They love band, they love chorus, they have the opportunity to take languages, French or Spanish, as well as keyboarding, arts, PE, a lot of fun things that they enjoy. The other neat thing about 5th grade is that they have lockers. The students love the lockers. We do not require them to use them, but we give them to them to help them learn how to organize and manage themselves. Also with our students, they have iPads that they take to and from school every day. So we push out a lot of materials to them through their iPads in Schoology. 5th grade at Lake Norman Charter is a wonderful experience. Our students absolutely love it, and we hope you do too.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kendrick, and welcome to LNC. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the math department at LNC Charter Middle School. One thing that we do have going on is an awesome math club. This provides a great opportunity for students to become enriched in math and grow. We do competing against other schools, and we've been pretty successful. Also, to make sure that we're up to date on research, we've done collaborative work with UNC Charlotte, looking at terms of how you can disaggregate real life data to make educated guesses based off of the mathematics from data. I think a lot of times we want to make sure at our school that students see why we are using mathematics instead of just doing stuff to be doing things. We work collaboratively from grades 5 through 8. We have meetings to make sure that we are discussing best practices in those meetings and things that we can do to enrich all of our kids as well as to help them grow mathematically. In addition, we provide students an opportunity to take Math 1 in 7th grade. Therefore, if students have been excelling in school in math and they have a true love for it, we do provide that opportunity for 7th grade them to take Math 1, as well as if they are even progressing, we do offer 8th grade math, which is called Pre-Math 1. This allows students to get, if you're on the Math 1 track, 2 high school math credits, or if you're on the pre-math track, you can get 1 high school math credit because the pre-math students would take Math 1 in 8th grade. So those are great opportunities, and we are always trying to push and accelerate our students. We also offer great support for students who might not be doing well in math. We have Miss Gardner, who is wonderful in working with small group and getting students caught up with concepts or objectives that they might be struggling with.
Hi, my name is Jessie Locke. I'm one of the 8th grade ELA teachers and wanted to just give you a quick overview of what we do here in 8th grade at Lake Norman Charter. So we really try to focus on having a strong balance between all 4 components of ELA. Students regularly start each day with a grammar warm-up to make sure that we have that grammar and writing piece. Then we go into vocabulary where we're fostering an understanding of not just important vocabulary words, but roots and stems and how they are used, how they compose words, so that students can use those to help decode larger words in their reading on a regular basis. We also look at making sure we have a diverse array of texts that we use throughout the year. We do a lot of short stories at the beginning, moving into a poetry unit where we focus on a lot of living poets that students can relate to and engage with, and then move into nonfiction texts and novels, all of which we use to develop a love of reading for our students. We do a classic novel and then some additional literature circles in the spring where students get a little bit more of a choice with what they are reading, in addition to the independent reading that they do in class. We also really strongly work on writing on a regular basis. Students are writing in their notebooks as a response to what they are reading and formal essays. We feel like English language arts really should be that full picture of how they are as a student, balancing the writing and the reading so that they go into college with a strong foundation on how to write papers, MLA format, parenthetical documentation, and works cited, so that when they get to the increasingly complex content in high school, they are able to really quickly format their papers and not worry about the formatting, but really focus on the content and providing that text evidence. We are really big on pushing them to be critical thinkers and really supporting all of their answers with the evidence from the text so they can show their understanding of their learning.
LNC has a variety of clubs, including Adventure Club, Art Club, many band clubs, Battle of the Books, Bond's Crafty Club, Builders Club, Chess Club, Comic Book and Animation Club, Cricket Club, Dance Club, Drama Club, Dungeons and Dragons, Earth Club, Math Club, MediLink, National Junior Honor Society, Pickleball, Positivity, Robotics, Science Olympiad, Speech and Debate, To Be Read Club, Track and Field, Student Council, World Cultures Club, and Youth Commission International. LNC has something for everyone's interest.
Our middle school counselors assist our students each year in developing the skills to help them reach their potential academically, socially, and emotionally. We provide guidance and support through grade level classroom lessons as well as at the small group and individual level. Our middle school counselors move up with our students each year, serving as their grade level counselor during all 4 years of middle school. It's our goal to ensure your student feels successful and supported throughout their time at Lake Norman Charter. Leadership in Action is our K-12 program in which students learn and reinforce 7 essential leadership skill areas identified by Lake Norman Charter as being necessary for success in school and beyond. At the middle school, each grade level has a specific area of focus that helps reinforce and deepen their understanding of the skills through discussion and hands-on activities.
Hi, I am Marian Rogowski, and I am the Instructional Technology Facilitator here at the middle school. I work very closely with the technology coordinator to manage students' iPads. Since we are a one-to-one school, there are a lot of tools that the students and teachers need to use, and we help manage all of that and support students, parents, and staff. I also teach digital citizenship, 7th and 8th grade, the topics of self-image, cyberbullying, and in 8th grade I teach media literacy, digital footprint, media bias.
I'm Cindy Parada, and I'm the media specialist here at Lake Norman Charter. I run the library where we have a makerspace, a green screen room, and many resources to support literacy within LNC. I also teach digital citizenship to 5th and 6th grade. In 5th grade, we focus on media and information literacy, creative credit, and copyright. In 6th grade, we concentrate on online safety, relationships, and communication. I also run several clubs aimed at promoting literacy within the school.
We use a learning management system called Schoology, where parents are able to view their students' courses, the assignments that they've turned, and the tests and quizzes that they've taken.
LNC is a one-to-one school, meaning all students in grades 5 to 12 are issued a technology device that they are allowed to take home each day. Students at the middle school are issued an iPad in a highly protective case.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Wolf. I'm the registrar here at the middle school at Lake Norman Charter. Enrollment at Lake Norman Charter is done by lottery process. Our lottery process is open from November 1st to January 31st each year. The lottery is pulled in mid-February. When you apply on our website, www.lncharter.org, for the lottery process, you'll be asked some basic information about your child. When you finish submitting your application, you will receive a registration number. When the lottery is pulled, you will go back to our website and use that number to look up your child's placement on our wait list. If a child is accepted, it does not mean that your entire family of children will be pulled in. Each child will stay on the wait list in their respective grade level until a seat is available for them. Siblings of only our currently enrolled students will be given priority. If you are applying for multiples, make sure that you apply for each child and indicate that they are multiples. We will need to have seats available for all of your multiples in order to offer a spot. We only accept new students up until the 20th day of school. After that, our wait list is wiped clean and the process starts over in November for the next school year. If you have any additional questions about the lottery process, you can email lottery@lncharter.org.